We've all been asked to find a main idea or supporting details, but how do we find the main idea and supporting details in a text? And how do we write down a main idea to get our thoughts across clearly? By now, we all know or have been taught that main idea is what a text is mostly about, or it's the most important point the author is trying to tell us about the topic. We also know that supporting details tell more about the main idea. As we read, we should think about what all the details tell us about. Then we can add up all those details to figure out a main idea. So let's practice adding up some details to figure out what they are all telling us about. I go into my kitchen and I get plates, knives, forks, and cups out of the cupboards and drawers to put on the table. What is the main idea? Let's do one more simple practice. I go outside, roll 3 large snowballs, and stack them on top of each other. I put a carrot in the top and sticks in the middle. What is my main idea? So, what do you do when you know what the main idea is, but you have to write it down? You ask yourself, who or what is the author mostly talking about, and what about it? For example, I read a story called Why Cats Always Wash Themselves After Eating. To determine my main idea, I asked myself, who or what do all the details tell me about? And what about it? Well, this story is mostly about a hungry cat who is trying to eat a tricky bird for dinner. Now that I have the main idea in my head, I can write it down. So I write, the story is mostly about a cat who is trying to eat a tricky bird for dinner. Let's practice a story we all know, The 3 Little Pigs. Get out your whiteboard. Remember to think who or what and what about it. I wrote, the story is mostly about a wolf who is trying to get into the homes of 3 pigs. So, boys and girls, the next time you are asked to find a main idea, just ask yourself who or what and what about it.
Created using Powtoon.